Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. This is the World Event video, so for the Guild event, and it's called Lost in Translation. For this one, you don't have to use any special weapons or any special troops. You just have to use Medals of Omens to get plus 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event. So you will have to equip Medals of Omens. So let me go to the shop and buy some tiers. I'm only easy buy button. Easy buy button, and nothing new there. So let's go and equip our medals. If you are going to buy just 1, 2, 3 tiers on the shop for this event, other way you can get more tokens to get badges or medals is if your guildmates already made some progress. You can collect your rewards and you will get tokens here too. So that's another way to get more tokens to evolve into badges or medals. And now let's go to fight, but first let's go through the prompt of the event. So for this event there are 6 battles that player can encounter during the event. So Gluttony, Pride, Agents. Oh my god, what's the oh my god, Abject of Despond, Tartarus, Baphomet, and Astaroth. The battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing in the map. So there is no phases. So phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, no, is pretty straightforward. Just choose a battle and go. Now, for the scoring, you can find the following rewards for each of the 3 different battles you may encounter. Gluttony will give you 5 Daemon Blood, Pride 1 Daemon Heart and 1 Daemon Blood, Abject of Despond 1 Daemon Heart and 6 Daemon Blood, Tartarus 2 Daemon Hearts and 7 Daemon Blood. Baphomet will give you 2 Daemon Hearts and 8 Daemon Blood, and Astaroth 3 Daemon Hearts and 10 Daemon Blood. So if you have Astaroth in your map, choose that because it's the one that will give you more points. Each Daemon Blood is worth 2 points, and each Daemon Heart is worth 5 points. Battles will drop a variable number of Daemon Blood and Daemon Hearts, on average about 1.18 times the base amount. So there is no schematics on doing this. Choose the battle that will give you more points, and you can always choose the lowest level battle because it's based on the average. And now let me grab the first team and copy. And what gives us more points here? It's Baphomet, right? Yeah, Baphomet. It's the one that will give us more points. So let's go here, manage and paste. And on this one we have Summer's Fury that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, create 6 red gems. We are using class Sun Spear. We have Metalite, deals 6 true damage to all enemies, destroys a number of gems and gains 6 attack. Traits allied gain 2 attack when attacking in PvPs, but this is irrelevant here. Second trait, gain bonus red mana from red gem matches and gain 1 attack when taking damage. Then we have Divinia, explode all red gems, cleanse all allies and give them a number of life. Allied dragon gain 2 life, immunity to mana burn, mana drain and mana steal, and cause a random positive status effect on a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. And we have Jarfire Mantle, creates 9 red gems and 9 yellow gems, then deals a number of damage to an enemy. Gain 3 to all skills if in first position, which is not the case. Gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches and burn a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. I am using Sunspear class in all the teams, but you can swap for Elementalist if you feel that you need. We are using Sunspear just to give us more boost on the skull attack and all those things. Before I jump into fight, I'm going to go back and equip my medals. Don't forget, always important. So Medal of Omens is what we have to use this week. And I have 2. Do I have any badge? Yes, I do. So I am going to take the Nisha one out and put the badge up too. But if you only have 1 badge or 1 medal, you can use I use Nishas, but you can use also Medal of Aranea to boost the attack, or Orpheus. No, not Orpheus. Not Orpheus. No. Anu. That's what I want to say. Medal of Anu. Yeah. Either Aranea or Anu. Anu will give you a 20% starting mana, but you can only use 1 because this one does not stack up. And Aranea you can use more than 1 depending on what you have, because it will stack up. Or Nisha to give you more magic. So you choose what you want to use, but you do have to have at least 1 badge or 1 medal of Omens for this event to get the 160% on attack and skull damage. Let me collect my Goldie and let's jump again and do the fight. So Baphomet, it's the one that's more valuable here. So let's jump into battle. First one, and I do have 4 more teams to show. Okay, 5 teams in total. Okay, what we want? We want reds. And now we can do some yellows and some skulls. And we can cast Jarfire Mantle. Choose an enemy, any enemy, the last one. And cast it again. And again. So this is the first team. It is a low level team. And now let me grab the second one. And now we want to do Gluttony. No, Pride. We want to do Pride. Gluttony is the worst one to choose, so we want to do Pride. And paste. On this one we have that Knell that will deal damage, a number of damage to the weakest enemy and gain an extra turn. So this is a free hit always. We are using Sunspear, but again you can swap for Elementalist. Then we have Active, destroys a number of random gems boosted by my gold, gain 10 gold, summon a dragon egg. So we have a dragon here, a summon here if we need. Gain 2 bonus gold on 4 or 5 gem matches. Cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. And there is a 20% chance to dodge skull damage. Netherhound deals a number of damage to the first enemy and hunters mark them. Creates 8 to 12 purple gems. 8 to 12 purple gems. For traits, all enemies lose 2 random skill points. Immunity to burning and fairy fire, and starts battle with 50% mana, which is very useful. And we have Caribdish. Yeah. Deals a number of damage to the first enemy and last enemy. There are independent 10% chances to devour the enemies, boosted by plus 3% for each submerged ally and enemy. For trait, submerge myself when I take damage, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, and gain 10%. Oh my god. Gain 10 life when matching 4 or more gems. So let's jump into battle. Oh my god, my brain is asleep today. Okay, what we want to do now is reds. So let's do reds. And we can cast Death Canal. It's a free hit and an extra turn. And we can cast Netherhound and Skulls. Don't let the birdies fly away. Okay, so this was the second team, also a low level team. And now let me grab the other one. And now we still want to do Pride, and as I said, the percentage of points is based on average, so you can choose the lowest battle. And on this one we have the Ruby Macaque as a weapon. So for our hero, deals a number of true damage to all enemies, then create 3 booty gems and explode 5 gems. We are using Sun Spear. We have Pigra that will create 7 red gems, then explode a number of red gems, and there is a 30% chance to summon a Pigra, so a summon here if we need. Gain 1 life for each red ally, immunity to burning and fairy fire, and summon a firestorm when an enemy dies. Then we have Drowned Sailor, converts yellow gems to blue. There is a 20% chance to dead mark the last 2 enemies, boosted by gems converted. Gain 9 armor when attacking delves, not important here, not relevant here. Immunity to poison, disease, lycanthropy and dead mark, and starts battle with full mana, which is very well helpful on the 3rd trait. And then we have Megavore. Eliminate all armor from all enemies and deals a number of damage to an enemy, and submerge myself. For traits, gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Immune to all status effects, devour, lycanthropy and mana burn, and 8% chance to kill the last enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. So if we do extra turns, Megavore has an 8% chance to devour. So let's jump into battle. And of course, in the case for this team, we want Megavore to Megavorate if we use him. Because as soon as we have mana for Ruby Macaque, and this converts yellow to blue. Do we have alignment? We have some, not an extra turn, but we have some. So let's cast the Drowning Sailor, and now we can cast the Ruby Macaque, and early stages are pretty easy, so we are done. Keep in mind that you will have to cast more than once, depending on your levels and power levels that you are. So let me grab the 4 team now. So copy. Why did I leave the thingy? Oh my god, woman. So fight, and now we want to choose Astaroth because it's the one that will give us more points. Astaroth, it's the best one to choose. So let's edit, manage and paste. And on this team we have Omens that will deal a number of damage to an enemy, boosted by all their skills. If the enemy dies, gain 10 attack and create 12 skulls. So, but only if the enemy dies. Gains 10 attack and create 12 skulls. For trait, place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage, 20% chance to dodge skull damage, and gain 4 attack when matching 4 or more gems. We have 2 Eye of Arges, so explode a row, deal a number of damage to a random enemy boosted by red gems, brown gems and skulls in the row. And for traits, immunity to stun, gain 2 magic when I take damage, and create 2 doom skulls at the start of my turn. So we have 2 Eye of Arges here, and then of course we have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things. Choose one, create 6 elemental stars, bless all allies, or create 7 umbral stars and curse all enemies. And in this case we are using class elementalist. So let's jump into battle. And we have another birdie. Okay, so let's do skulls. And now, can I drop these two? No, but we have an extra turn on browns there. And we can do purples here and do another extra turn there. More scullies. And now we can cast Eye of Arges, why not? And take care of the last troop. And now we are going to get the last team. Copy, please. Okay, and we are going to choose Tartarus because it's better. It's the, yeah, Tartarus. It's the one that will give us more. Manage and paste. So on this one we have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things with the class Sun Spear again. We have Centuragon. There is a 10% chance to devour a random enemy and a plus 10%. Oh my god. There is a 10% chance to devour a random enemy. Plus 10% for each wild card. So 10% more for each wild card. And then convert all skulls to 2 times wild cards. For traits. Reflects a number. Reflect 25% of skull damage, 25%, oh my god, 25% chance to create a 2 times wild card when matching 4 or more gems, and summon a dark storm when an ally dies. Then we have Zulgot, kill an enemy, burn and freeze all remaining enemies, and create 12 skulls. For traits, half enemy gem mastery, immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn, and gain 5 to all skill points. Oh my god. Gain 5 to all skill points when matching skulls. I'm so sorry guys, but my brain is not computing today. Then we have Gimlet, Storm Brew. Transform all green gems to brown, enrage and give a number of life to all enrage and give a number of life to the first ally. Gain 1 life for each brown ally. Immune to stun, poison, disease, dead mark, lycanthropy, and devour, and starts battle with full mana, which is very, very useful. So we are using the Centaur Azul team. And let's jump into battle now, and this one is probably the one that I'm going to use the rest of the event. So, because skulls, why not? But the previous team, the one with Eye of Arges, is also very good. And also the Ruby. They are all good, but I like this one more. It's my favorite team. I used it a lot, especially on the delves and everything. So, I digress. Let's see. Green to brown. Do we have alignment on green to brown? Well, yes, we do. So we are going to cast Gimlet, Storm Brew. And now we are going to cast Centuragon. Then we'll cast Zulgot. And repeat. Centuragon and Zulgot. And we are done. So choose the battle that will give you more points. In this case is Astaroth that give you the most points. Then Baphomet, Tartarus next, adjacent Abject of Despond, Pride, and Gluttony is the one that gives you the least points. So be careful when choosing the battles. Other than that, you can do the lowest level battle. It does not matter. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!